word on the street was when you guys first designed thinkorswim, it came out and it didn't have charts. Is that accurate?
That's accurate.
So when you guys were building that, obviously you had a different picture of what the retail trader was going to be focused on. And then obviously they informed you otherwise. What was that process like, developing this product and then getting that kind of feedback?
So we're not good listeners, would be the easiest way to explain this. We were never good listeners. We were very aggressive decision makers, but we were never good listeners. And when we built thinkorswim, we had all these ideas about, like what a trading platform should look like. But it was nothing like any other trading platform that had ever been built before. And we had these brilliant coders and these brilliant designers in Chicago, coders all over. And we felt like, oh my God, we're building something. Like, we knew we were building something special because we didn't listen to what anybody else said. Like, we totally went our own direction. And we knew that was the right thing to do. And we got the platform basically built, we're like, somebody came to us, they said, where's the charting package? And we go, who uses charts? Like, we had been trading for 20 years and never looked at a chart. Nobody on the trading floor has ever looked at a chart. So to us, this whole concept of charts was like voodoo. We're like, who the hell looks at charts? And somebody said to me, they go, every retail customer that took an education course in trading looks at charts. That's all they do is sell charting courses. And I'm like, you got to be freaking kidding me. They go, yeah, all these experts, they're all chartists. I go, I have never met a technician in my entire life. Of course I met some, but I'm like, nobody uses charts. In the trading floor, we're butt up against each other. There's no room for chart. There's no charting. There's nothing. Charting was to be the dumbest thing ever to me because markets were all driven by order flow and charting had nothing to do with anything. And so none of us building this platform had ever thought about putting charts in. So we're like, oh shit, now what do we do? Like people are going to say they want charts and they're going to bug us about charts. So we went out and we made a deal with Tim Knight at Profit Charts, and we made a deal. We licensed his charts and we put Profit Charts in the platform to start off with, and just to appease the customers, and it worked fine. And then we built our own charting platform, which a lot of people consider to be the best in any online brokerage platform. We built our own we had 2 charting platforms in the end, but we never spent, we built it for the customers, and we've been teaching options and teaching classes for 20 years and doing everything imaginable content-wise. We've never done one thing on technical analysis. So it definitely, and if you know Tasty, it has nothing to do with Tasty. It's not even part of what we do. So,
right.
And we've definitely weaned customers off of the whole concept of charts and everything else. And we've done, more to kill technical analysis than anybody else in the world. So I feel good about that. But, even to this day, I'll look at a chart occasionally just to see where a stock was or has been, but not for any indicators or anything. It doesn't mean anything to us. Everything we do is focused on looking forward and using derivative pricing to give us, basically probabilistic outcomes based on current derivatives pricing. We couldn't care less about, what's happened in the past. We believe markets are random and they're efficient, and it doesn't mean anything to us. But anyway, that's a funny story because, we had to learn on the fly.
Well, I thought it was hilarious that you guys spent time, building this really robust platform, and then somebody was just like, "Where are the fucking charts?"
Yeah. No, that's exactly what happened. And it wasn't even. And the crazy thing was, it wasn't like early on in the process. Like, we launched without charts. Like, we launched the damn platform, and because nobody in our office, every single person we hired came from the trading floor. And nobody thought it was weird not to have charts. Right. We all looked at each other like, how come nobody said anything about this? And we're like, because nobody's ever used it. We didn't have one person there that ever used a chart before. So we're like, oh God, we got to go scramble for charts. We did it all. And it was like, but yeah, that was funny part of building a thinkorswim.